Welcome to Road to Waifu. I'm Eric, and I'm here with my co-host. Yeah,
We've only been friends
co-host.
since college. It's okay.
Yeah. Welcome to Road to Waifu. I'm Eric, and I'm here with my co-host Morgan.
Hey, everybody.
And today I want to play a game.
Okay.
We are. Last episode we had a really heavy episode with a lot of research, and today we're gonna have a more casual episode. We're gonna play the Name That Anime game. So the
When you're on
rules
social
of this
media,
game,
name that anime. Is that like when you're on social media and people describe a Disney movie with emojis and you have to guess it?
yes, but this time I'm describing it very vaguely. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to give you a description of something related to the main character, and you have to guess the anime. I will give you a few lifelines though. There are three hints, and they gradually sort of make it easier, hopefully.
Am am I allowed to Google things?
Please don't.
Okay.
That's just rude.
So just fully my instincts and the anime that I know.
I have picked ones that you have definitely watched or know of.
Okay.
There might be one or two that you haven't watched, but everything else you have watched for sure.
Okay. Cool.
So, you ready to start with the first one?
Yeah, let's jump in.
Okay. I'll start with an easy one,
Oh,
hopefully.
okay. He says easy one.
An orphan makes amends with their childhood friend.
Orphan makes amends with his childhood friend. Hmm. Well, an orphan. Is this over the course of the entire series this happens?
Yes.
This is super basic bitch shit, but the first anime that pops to mind with an orphan is Naruto.
Yay! This is gonna be a short episode. So,
That's not all that
the
vague, dude.
yeah, I hope that was the easy one. Hopefully, it builds up. But the clues were first, it caused a real life murder.
First, he caused a real life murder.
Naruto, the anime, technically caused a real life murder.
I did
Or
not.
I guess
Wait,
it
hold
was
on.
it.
We're about to go
Okay,
on the biggest
we can
tangent
talk we can
ever.
talk we can talk about it. I'll pull it up. So, um, a kid died tragically. I guess it's technically a suicide, but a kid died trying to be Gara.
I have never heard of this.
All right, let me pull it up because if you're gonna just guess my stuff on the first one, so we can talk about it. In March 2008, a 10-year-old boy named Cody Porter from Everett, Washington, died after his playmates buried him headfirst in a sandbox while pretending to be Gara.
Like close to the series premiering. Like this is close to. I don't know. This would be back in
When?
like the 2000s, right?
Let me see. When did it premiere in America? Because
Like, I
this
mean,
was that.
it's not entirely crazy to picture a kid pretending to be a character from Naruto because like, I mean, who among us has not done the Naruto run? But
Uh, yeah, guilty. So the English dub premiered on September 10th, 2005. So 2008, reasonable as to when Gar was introduced. Very tragic, but that was the first clue.
I have never well, it wouldn't have been a good clue for me because I'd never even heard of that. That's wild.
Really? Because I feel like it was all over the news during 2008.
It might have been, but in 2005 I was 11.
Yeah, and in 2008, you were 14. That's how math works.
I okay.
Famous and unique magic system would have been the second clue, and then
Chakra is a magic system.
I mean technically, if you break it down,
I
it's a
mean,
technically a magic
technically,
system.
we have chakras in real life. So,
Yeah. Ex- are you throwing fireballs? I'm not throwing fireballs.
no, see,
And
but that would
then
be okay, whatever.
the third clue was throws gang signs initially, and then forgets to do so halfway through the series.
Gang sign. See, that is a vague hint. Throws gang
Okay.
signs.
All right. Let's just try to move on to the second one. Maybe this is just a quick 1 hour game where turns out I wasn't vague enough, and I'm just gonna come back hitting harder than ever.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, you picked Naruto, which is arguably one of the most famous anime series in all of history, so
Yeah. How about this one? An abandoned immigrant goes treasure hunting.
an abandoned immigrant goes treasure hunting. Okay. Abandoned but not orphaned. So we're thinking like Hunchback of Notre Dame type thing, like abandoned.
Uh, no, they're orphaned.
Okay. So orphan goes treasure hunting. Um,
It's anime. Most of them are orphans. Okay.
I some of them aren't. Some of them aren't. Because I'm thinking like a castaway type situation. Um, oh man, an an orphan, an abandoned orphan goes treasure hunting. Hold on. If you're describing One Piece, I swear to God.
I am not.
Okay.
We still don't know.
I mean, that's still a fair description of the plot, I feel like. Everyone in that series is treasure hunting.
Yeah, they are, but I didn't want to put it too on the nose.
Yeah, that would have been
Some of these
also
are on the
like
nose, though.
picking two of the big three, I feel like probably wouldn't have been smart either. Um,
Hmm.
an abandoned orphan goes treasure hunting. Ooh, I'm drawing a blank. I might need to phone a
I'll give you a
friend.
hint. Uh, we find out they're an immigrant after 153 episodes.
See, now that might be a useful hint to someone with, say, an eidetic memory, but that means
This
nothing
is
to
this is
me.
this this is telling you that we don't know that they're an immigrant until a long way through the series.
Okay. An immigrant. An abandoned immigrant goes treasure hunt. Is he treasure hunting from the start? Is it
Yeah,
a he?
is that? Yeah,
It's a male protagonist?
yeah.
Okay. Uh, I don't know. Vinland Saga?
Nope.
Eee. Um,
Okay, I'll give you another
oh,
hint.
wait. Oh no, wait. I don't think it can't be that. I was gonna say Dr. Stone, but it can't be that.
No, he's not treasure hunting. He's
No.
more. It's probably one of the most famous anime series
Uh, now or famous historically?
ever.
I
Both.
mean, by that description, it like what? Dragon Ball Z? I don't know.
Yeah,
No way. Dragon Ball. He's not treasure hunting.
he's going after Dragon Balls.
Yeah, but he's only doing that. Like that's not. I I fully
So
disagree
the
with the
original,
description of the
the
series here because he only does that as a result of things that happen in the series.
no. For original Dragon Ball, a lot of the initial premise of the story is to find the seven Dragon Balls, and then part after that he tries to find the fourth one because that's his
Yeah,
grandpa's
but like,
memento.
but Goku. See, my feeling is that other people were looking for the Dragon Balls, and then he got involved somewhat ancillarily, and like, because that's not he's doing it to like be helpful to other people. I just disagree with this description of the
Okay,
series.
I'm starting to feel better. The whole point of this game was just to kind of piss you off, to be honest.
What a stupid way to describe that series. Also, I mean, Immigrant
That's
is
the point
fair.
of this.
Immigrant is fair, but that would be like calling Superman an immigrant, which I kind of disagree with.
Superman's an immigrant. He's not from this planet. The whole
I,
point of Superman is that he's not from this planet. None of this should matter to him, but he cares the most.
right, but immigrant sort of implies that you came here intentionally.
Some people are dragged along by their parents.
I
Are they no longer
guess.
immigrants?
I guess.
Anyway, the third clue was gonna be there's 7 treasures.
Seven treasures. Yeah, that would have been a giveaway.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to the next one. I'm glad that one pissed you off
How many
because
do
I
you
am enjoying that.
How many do you have lined up?
I have 13, I think.
Okay. Good number. I wish
Let
we
me
could
double check.
live
1, 2,
chat
3,
this.
4,
Maybe the
5,
next time we do
6,
this
7,
type of
8,
episode, we live
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13.
13. Maybe next time we figure out maybe how to do like a live stream so that people can participate.
Mm.
If you like that idea,
Uh,
drop it in the chat, guys.
I, a youngster bounces to become a world leader.
Hey, I'm sorry, say that again?
A youngster bounces to become a world leader.
Bounces
Yes,
to become a
a
world
world
leader.
leader.
Um, so I'm thinking an anime with some sort of super. Wait a second. I actually want to say that time I was reincarnated as a slime.
That's a good guess, but no.
Uh,
I wasn't. That was on my list of potential ones to choose, but I ended up choosing very popular ones because I wasn't. Because one thing we haven't ever discussed is which animes you've watched, and it'd be a pain in the ass to ask you which animes you've watched, and then make this game because then it's like, oh, I just reminded him of every series he's ever watched in history.
yeah, I've seen quite a number of animes, but I feel like the ones that I've seen, I feel like you and I watch different kinds of anime, which just makes it harder. But okay. Wait, so it's more popular than that time I got reincarnated as a slime
Yes,
because I thought that was pretty popular.
it's very no slime is very popular. I love slime, but this one is more popular.
More popular. Bounces to become a world leader. Bounces. That's what's like
I
kind
feel
of
like this
throwing
game's
me.
now just gonna piss you off.
Well, that's kind of throwing me because like now I'm thinking of just like a rotund character, but I can't think of like I'm thinking of like someone along the lines of what's his face from Sonic.
Eggman,
Egghead, yeah, Eggman. But
he is
obviously it's
rotund.
not that.
Oh no, this is actually about Sonic. I'm kidding. It's not Sonic. It's not Sonic. Don't take that
Okay,
seriously.
I was about to be like, bounces.
I'll give you the first clue.
Okay.
There's a large amount of world building in this series.
What anime does not have a substantial amount of world building?
I'm gonna be honest. Most of the time, the first clue just kind of is terrible.
But I'm gonna give you a clue that's no help at all. But you've
Yeah,
burned a clue.
I mean, it's not like you lose points for any of this. This is just you and. It's not like it's an actual competition. That's why I decided to just kind of
Uh,
try to piss you off.
let's see. Okay. This is to become world leader. So we're talking about somebody who is going on a journey to dominate things, but has an elastic personality.
Perhaps.
Hold on. I hate you.
He got
If
it. He got
this
it.
is
He got it.
if this is One Piece, and here I thought we were just gonna do one of the big three. You actually
Nah.
snuck in like a grandfathered big three with Dragon Ball.
Yeah. So this list, the second clue was an extremely long-running series, which gives a little bit more, but not a lot. And then the third clue, main character is famous for an article of clothing.
Yeah, his hat. So,
Yeah.
but that's
I
still like pretty vague enough because I feel like there's a number of anime characters that are sort of known by their dress. So,
Sure, but bounces was the big hint for that one.
yeah, yeah. No, that one was definitely I agree that was a good one. I thought that was a good one. I mean, I'm upset that you picked One Piece, but
All right. So the next one, the main character has parental and body issues.
choose. Okay, so this one is not an orphaned individual.
You can have parent issues if you're an orphan.
Okay, but they have parents, so they're adopted.
I cannot say
Like, because you don't know, or because it would give it away?
because it would give it away.
I see. Okay. Main character has parental and personal body issues.
Yes.
Um, I don't know. Mob Psycho?
No. Um, the you can argue as your first clue. Well, this one's kind of a bigger clue than the other ones. You can argue that there is a sibling that is as much of a main character.
I feel like that still describes Mob Psycho, but okay. Um, there's a sibling that is also as much of a main character. And does okay, wait, hold on. He has issues with his body, but he also has issues with his parents' body, which makes me feel like he's not the same species as his parents.
That would be false.
Interesting. I'm gonna say, okay, wait, no, that doesn't work because there's not a sibling that's as much a main character as the protagonist. Um, hmm, I might need another hint here.
Um, there is a magic system based on drawing, but it doesn't apply to the main characters.
Because that was a funny joke. Anyway,
I you were cutting off, so I didn't hear the joke.
yeah, I know I saw that, which sucks. I have funny sometimes, and it cuts at weird points. But I'm not going to repeat the joke because the moment has passed. But there's a drawing system. I
But
don't
it
know,
doesn't
Harold and
apply.
Little Crayon.
Sorry, what did you say? You're cutting
Crayon.
off again.
Damn it! Hey man, I don't know. That's a drawing system. I want to say Doodle Bob.
It's not Doodlebob. I'll give you the last clue then. It has a remake that is considered much better than the original.
Are you talking about Full Metal Alchemist?
I'm talking about Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay. Interesting. I don't know that I would call it a drawing system because the
Well, a
symbols.
lot of times you have to draw out the symbols unless you've seen the door to the truth.
Oh, that's a good point. Because you don't really think about that because we follow the Full Metal Alchemist who doesn't have to draw
Correct.
symbols. Interesting. Okay. Okay. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Okay, we're getting a little harder. Uh, I think that's one of my harder ones actually. All right. So the next one, a visitor helps with relationship issues.
It's wonderfully vague. A visitor helps with relationship issues. I haven't seen the whole series, but for some reason I'm thinking Devil is a part-timer.
It is not a devil's a part timer.
Mm. A visitor helps. What was it? A visitor helps with
With
relationship advice?
relationship issues. Yes.
Visitor. Hmm. You're seriously making me question my anime knowledge base.
The whole point is that you're put on the platform. You're asked a very vague question, and coming up with an idea out of nowhere is difficult. If you could get asked something on the spot, your brain goes,
Man, but still, I feel like I should be able to figure these out. I will take
This
my
one I
first hint,
know.
though.
It's a cute art style.
It's a what?
It's a cute art style.
It, oh, it's so helpful. Super helpful. Um, a cute art style. That is, not only is that vague, but it's subjective.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um, okay, so I'm gonna guess that this hint is because the main premise is that there's a protagonist who's pursuing a love interest. So that would make it a romance anime, um, which,
It would not be.
wow, okay. So very misleading description of the series then. Um, so the romance or the relationship advice is the side plot?
No, it is the main plot, but it's not a romance.
Okay. Um, okay, so what genre can have a love story as the main plot, but is not a
It's not. It's
romance?
not. You're taking love story from relationship issues. It's not a love story.
Okay, what was the original description?
A visitor helps with relationship issues.
It's something like that mafioso series, is it? My husband is a
No,
mafia boss.
no, it is not. We should review that series. That sounds great though.
Um,
Or isekai into a refrigerator. That also sounds like a good series to review.
okay, so visitor.
I'll give I'll give you the next hint. I think you'll get it off of this one. It is slightly traumatic.
Lightly traumatic.
It's pretty traumatic.
If you're talking about Taco P, because we just reviewed it, I feel like that is an underhanded trick.
It is absolutely an underhanded trick, and it's so funny to me.
BS. BS. It's always like the answer should be right in front of you, but then your brain is like, there's no way that could be it. Let's go all the way over here.
The third clue was we've covered it in the series. I mean, come on, you gotta admit that was funny.
That was good. That was a good one. Can't be
Okay.
mad at it.
hmm The next one, family drama due to adoption.
Family drama due to adoption. What is that series? I'm forgetting what it's called. Um, Remember Neverland, I think is what it's called.
This is not the series I am thinking of.
Okay. But you know what I'm talking about, right? The
hmm
one where it's like
Yeah,
that home of like orphans or whatever, and
yeah.
they're like kept in by those like monsters, whatever. I forget what that series is called. Like something Neverland or Promise Neverland. That's it. Promise Neverland.
Promise. Yes,
But it's not that.
it's not that.
So it's some other family drama caused by being adopted.
hmm
Uh, I'm like blanking on all of the series that have an adopted protagonist.
The protagonist is not adopted.
Oh wait, okay. The protagonist is not adopted, but family drama ensues because of an adoption. So either that means a sibling or a pet of some variety.
That would be correct.
Okay, but hold on. See, that's such a weird hint because now I'm thinking the Kaiba brothers, which Yu-Gi-Oh is not about the Kaiba brothers, so it can't be
It is
Yu-Gi-Oh.
not correct.
So it would be people who are adopted into the protagonist's family.
One person.
And it causes family drama,
Correct.
which means, okay, wait. Because I'm like, I feel like I'm piecing the storyline together because either the adoption has to have happened before the protagonist was born, and that's why there is family drama, or the adoption happens because the protagonist is a complete and total failure. So, in order for the family to survive, they adopt a competent individual. Um, which I feel like both of those plots have played out in some anime at some point.
Most likely. But at the same time, I think you are also describing what's that series? The one with Maggie Smith, the super British one.
I know who Maggie Smith is.
No, I mean the super British series with Maggie Smith.
Downton Abbey?
Yeah, I feel like you're describing Downton Abbey.
I mean, like, good art pulls from real life.
Fair.
Um, so an adoption causes family drama. I'm gonna need another hint.
It's a long, ongoing series that's changed art style over time.
JoJo.
Yep, it's JoJo.
I get it off the original description. Just it's a long series with changing art styles. JoJo, 100% has
Yeah,
to be.
yeah, that one I considered kind of an easy one. The second clue was multiple protagonists, and then the third one is it could be considered odd.
It could be considered what?
Odd to
What
see if you
anime
make the
can't be considered odd?
yeah, but the bizarre is in the title, so I was hoping that you'd make the
Sure,
connection off of that.
sure.
The next series that we'll talk about is puberty through out of body experiences.
Puberty through out of body experiences. I'm gonna be honest, Eric. I don't think I've seen this series.
Would you like the first hint?
I think I would.
The main rival has a large ego.
The main rival has a large ego. I'm gonna guess My Hero.
No.
Okay. Uh, rival, right? Not antagonist, rival.
Correct.
I'm gonna say Pokemon.
Not quite.
Okay. Uh, puberty through out of body experiences. What does that even mean? I want to say this is
You'll
like
see.
Ozzy and Drex.
Nope. Ooh. Yeah, I picked a Japanese anime for this one, but I could have picked American cartoons.
Is it Cells at Work?
No, it's not. Would you care for hint number two?
Probably.
They reach the end of the series by uncovering hidden history.
Okay, so this isn't like an awkward double whammy where you picked One Piece again, because we don't know what happened yet.
Correct.
Um,
And that would have been funny if I had picked if I had come up with two for one. That's actually not a bad idea.
um, so the hints that we have so far is puberty as an out of body experience. The rival has a huge ego, and at the end of the series, we find out about some hidden history.
Correct.
Uh, hmm. I don't know. Madoka Magica?
Mm-mm. I'll give you the last hint because it seems like you're lost. They play a children's card game.
Bullshit. That's total bullshit.
I know.
How puberty as an out of body experience? How did you even come to that at all?
I mean, the whole point is it's a growing up story. The whole point of the series is Yuki has to grow up and move on without a Tem.
Yeah, but Atem isn't Yuki going through puberty.
Yeah, but it's an out of body experience when
That's
he
why I
swaps.
said like cells at work. Like I disagree. I disagree. Definitely
All
disagree.
right, there's two you've disagreed with so far.
Oh, okay. I'm glad we're keeping score.
Oh yeah, we are. All right, raised by a baby to become a criminal. This one should be
Man,
easy, huh?
by a baby to become a criminal.
Yeah,
Raised by a baby, not is a baby.
correct.
Raised by a baby to be a criminal. Is he a good criminal?
I mean,
Like he is.
arguably, arguably yes, I guess.
Okay,
But
so it's a
also,
comedy.
no.
So it's a comedy series.
Yeah.
Okay, that
It's also
narrows
an
it down.
action series.
Well, yeah, sure, but it's not like a serious, hard-hitting drama.
No, not at all.
Raised by a baby to be a criminal.
Yeah.
I
This is
feel
one of
like
the ones that I'm not actually sure you watched.
I feel like a baby is metaphorical in a sense.
You could think that. You'd be wrong.
He's raised by a literal baby.
Yes.
How? How?
Alright, the first clue. The main character is powered up by getting shot.
Just getting shot.
Yeah.
Van
Well,
Halen
by the baby.
or Van
By the
Helsing.
baby. It's not Van Helsing. Shot by the baby.
Oh, he has to be specifically shot by the baby.
Correct.
Is shot a metaphor?
No,
So like literally, hold on, is this Hitman Reborn?
it's Hitman Reborn.
Okay. I was like, wait a second. I have seen Hitman Reborn. Not the whole thing,
Okay.
not the whole thing, but I have seen Hitman Reborn.
Okay. The second clue was recruits a crew based on certain personality traits.
Pretty vague and
And then
fair.
the third one is kind of a spoiler. Do you care at this point? Personally?
That's funny. That's pretty funny. I like that. I like that a
Uh
lot.
and the third one is main character ends series by refusing to become head of the mafia.
Yeah, that's a giveaway. That's a giveaway one.
Yeah. Third one hopefully is a giveaway usually.
Wait, so how many have I gotten? And how many have I not gotten? Are we keeping track of that? We should put a score counter in the bottom corner.
You didn't get Taco P, you didn't get Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, I did get Yu-Gi-Oh!
Did, oh, did,
And I
no.
and I did get Taco
Oh,
P.
oh, okay. No, you've been getting them all by the third clue. Like, if you want to give yourself a composite score, like, you've technically gotten all of them.
Okay. Wait, so then which ones
But,
did I get? Which ones did I get before the final clue?
you got Hitman Reborn before the final clue. You got JoJo before the final. You got Taco P before the final one. You got One Piece before the final one.
So far.
You got Naruto.
Naruto,
And you also got Dragon Ball.
Dragon. So that's six. And how many have we done?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So,
Okay. That's not a bad. This is pretty good batting average, I feel.
oh, well, I guess you got Hitman too. So 7?
I think we counted Hitman twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I've gotten 6 out of 8.
Okay. Because you missed Yu-Gi-Oh! And Full Metal?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Full Metal, yeah, because Full Metal I needed the final clue.
Yeah. Alright. The next one. Getting an eating disorder.
Like the way that you said that makes it sound like the protagonist went out on a journey to acquire an eating disorder.
Uh, that would be false as a description for this anime series.
Yeah, I feel like that would be false, but the way that you said it made it sound like the protagonist woke up one day and was like, "You know what I need in my life? An eating disorder."
I will say the plot is driven by the eating disorder.
Me. Is it not Kirby?
Sorry, did you? It's not Kirby.
Ah,
But Kirby does have an eating disorder. It's the Nikocado virus.
wait, hold on. I guess we would have to define eating disorder because Kirby 100% has an eating disorder.
Oh, 100%. Like, is that bulimia where you eat a lot and then throw it up?
Yes, that's bulimia.
Kirby definitely has bulimia.
Yes. I mean, it is also technically his biological makeup, but from a human perspective,
If we ate like Kirby, we have bulimia.
so I guess that means that this is about a human. This is a human series.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, kind of.
What does that mean? Like it's a centaur?
I cannot say.
Okay. So maybe it's a human with an eating disorder, and they got it.
Perhaps.
So they acquire the eating disorder at the beginning of the series, or like in the first episode or something.
Yes.
So that means that they acquired this eating disorder as a condition of whatever follows.
Correct.
Okay. Interesting. Um, it's like all of a sudden I've forgotten all of the animes that I've ever watched in my life.
Hmm.
Uh, I can't think of a character that I would necessarily describe as having an eating disorder, so I may need to phone a friend here.
Okay, the first clue is that it's not a regular eating disorder. It's not bulimia, for example. It's not an eating
Okay.
disorder that you would consider normal, but it does occur in real life.
I didn't know that there were abnormal eating disorders.
Yeah, but like
To
a
be
common
honest.
one is what I mean. Like, yeah, eating disorders are bad, but this one would probably be considered worse.
Now we're ranking eating disorders, which I didn't know people did either.
I would consider this probably one of the worst ones, personally.
Okay, full disclosure, I'm aware of two eating disorders, bulimia and anorexia. Didn't realize that we were ranking them
This one would probably be worse.
than both of those.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, like the only thing that I can feasibly think of with that would be gluttony, then would just be consuming ravenously food, which actually I feel like could point me in the right direction. Because if they don't have anorexia and they don't have bulimia, that means they're just endlessly consuming food. Which brings me back to Kirby.
I'll give you the second hint. The the eating disorder is due to a relationship issue between the main character and a character.
The eating disorder is as a result of a toxic relationship.
Yes, that's probably a better way of saying that.
Yeah, it's totally possible that I've seen this series and just never clocked the actions as an eating disorder. That's totally possible.
That's fair. That is me coming up with a difficult question for you.
Okay,
Before now, I would not have called it an eating disorder, probably. But now that we're here,
interesting.
I'm calling it an eating disorder.
Okay, so I'm thinking actually maybe probably an older anime. I like feel like I see an art style for the anime you're talking about in my head, but I cannot place the series. I think I may need the last hint, unfortunately.
Irises of certain characters turn red, and their scleras are black.
Sorry, say that it. So I missed half of that.
Irises of certain characters turn red, and the sclera is black.
The sclera?
Yes. So you know what the iris is, right?
Yeah.
The part in the middle is black.
Why are you calling it the sclera?
I think that's a technical term.
Is it? Because I've always called it the pupil.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. The sclera. My mistake. The sclera is the white
Wow.
of the eye.
Sclera is
My
the
bad.
what? What is the
The
sclera?
white of the eye.
The white
The
of
white of the eye.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so the pupil turns red and the iris turns black. So these are werewolves?
No.
This might be the first series that I actually don't get at all. Um,
It
hold
is
on.
getting a remake.
Hold on. Let's go through all of the clues again. So, the character gets an eating disorder at the beginning
Yep.
of the series,
It's an unordinary one, so it's not anorexia or bulimia.
which means it's probably gluttony or whatever the medical diagnosis for ravenously eating food is. I don't know. Um,
It's due to a toxic relationship at the beginning, and this causes irises to turn red and sclera to turn black.
wait, that's only two hints. Did I not get the third hint?
Um, it's an
Wait, don't give me
unordinary eating.
don't give me the third hint. If I haven't taken the third hint yet, maybe I'll
No,
be able to get it.
you've taken all three.
Oh, okay.
I'm repeating it. It's an unordinary eating disorder. It's due to a toxic relationship, and it causes the iris to turn red and the sclera to turn black.
Yeah, that's only two hints because there's the
That's
original.
three.
There's the original. There's the original description, and then I'm supposed to get three hints.
The original is getting a eating disorder. The first hint is that it's not an ordinary eating disorder.
That was the first hint.
Yeah, the first hint doesn't give you shit.
No, it doesn't. Um, I may not know this series at all. I feel like I'm seeing a vague like art style in my head,
Okay.
but I may have to call it on this one. I don't think I because I'm also thinking like wolves, but we already established that the protagonist is human-esque.
It's Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh, I've never seen Tokyo Ghoul.
You should. It's good. It's getting a remake though. I'm
Okay,
very excited.
when's the remake?
Who knows?
This is one of those that they've said they're gonna do but haven't done yet.
Yeah, I mean it's UFO Table, I think, or Studio Wit, one of the two, and they take a little while to release anything.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that one I wasn't sure if you had watched, so that's fair.
I mean, there's a couple that I've gotten that I haven't seen, but I feel like Tokyo Ghoul. I don't even know much about Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah, so okay, that's one bad question out of the lot. All right, this one I know you've watched.
Okay.
A long distance relationship communicated through writing.
A long distance relationship communicated through writing. I feel like we're focusing on something very specific about the plot.
I have to for this one.
I want to say, well, I want to say Sword Art Online, but I feel like that's not right.
It is not.
Okay. A long distance relationship communicated by writing. I don't know, Digimon?
Nope. Would you like your first clue?
Not yet, actually. Because I'm just going through like various things that could be considered like a writing medium. Because, like, I guess Digimon technically they can talk to each other, but like the idea is that they're in a computer, which can only
Mhm.
communicate via a written format, technically speaking.
Yeah.
Um, okay. I have, is this Violet Evergarden?
It is not Violet Evergarden. That's a
Oh,
good guess, though.
I thought that was a good guess. Okay, I think I'll take my first hint now.
It involves body dysmorphia.
Another incredibly vague hint that helps me 0%.
Hmm.
It involves body dysmorphia. I feel like this hint is entirely separate from the original premise of a long distance communication situation. Um, Body dysmorphia.
Am I using that term incorrectly? Let me just double check that real quick.
Let's put together a hint, doesn't even know if it's accurate. Oh, we love it.
I'm gonna keep it for now. You can disagree with me
I'm
afterwards. The
probably
first hint
going
usually
to
sucks ass
because
anyway.
you know that I live and die by the definition of things.
Unfortunately, it's
I don't
annoying.
think that that's unfortunate. I think language was created in order for us to communicate effectively. So when you don't use it in that way, everything loses meaning. Uh, Body dysmorphia. So this means that whoever we're talking about has an incongruence with how they think they are and how they actually are.
Correct.
The Little Mermaid,
It is not the Little Mermaid. Would you like another hint?
probably.
A trope used is time travel.
The Lake House? I don't.
This one had to be a lot harder because I know how well you know this one.
Oh, it's a series that I know really well. Well, you're doing a bang up job describing it incredibly impossibly.
Yes.
Okay, a long distance relationship communicated via writing, body dysmorphia. Feel like I'm gonna kick myself once I find out what this is.
Or me.
I'm also gonna kick myself if I need another hint to figure out presumably one of my favorite series. But I am drawing a complete blank. Long distance body dysmorphia. Yeah. We're gonna have to phone a friend again.
The final dialogue is the title of the movie.
Kimi no Nawa? I thought we were doing series.
Yeah, I threw in a movie just to fuck with you.
God. Here I am trying to think of, is it an old anime? Is it a new anime? What anime have I seen more than once?
Yeah,
To be fair, I have seen Kimi no Nawa more than once, but my brain was not thinking movies.
I mean, it's pretty famous.
I No argument. I do disagree though with the body dysmorphia thing.
I mean, it's the body swap. Because if I said body swap, it would have been obvious.
Sure. I don't think that that justifies saying body dysmorphia though.
The whole point of the first clue is just to be useless.
Why bother having it then?
Because it's funny.
How many more do we got?
We got three left.
Okay, three more. Let's do it.
Main character leaves home to become a licensed professional.
Main character leaves home to become a licensed professional. I don't know. Sounds like Full Metal Alchemist.
It does sound like a Full Metal Alchemist. The first clue is what points it to not being Full Metal Alchemist, I suppose.
Let's
Whenever you
let's
want it.
let's get the first clue then.
It is a unique magic system based on personality traits.
Fairy Tale.
No.
Dang. Uh, it is a unique magic system based on personality types.
Don't get tied up too much on magic, only because that's
I'm
what I use for
focusing
anything.
I'm focusing on the personality thing.
Cool.
Um,
Just because I use D&D terms to
something
describe things.
I'm trying to think if there's like a series that's like based on astrology. Like I'm thinking what's the Saint Seiya is like what I'm thinking of right now.
Hmm. It's not Saint Seiya.
I got that by your silence.
Oh, good. Had to be sure.
Um, magic system based on personality types, and the main character leaves home to become a professional.
Yes.
It's not fairy tale.
It's not.
Sailor Moon?
Though that would be a very good guess based on that first one. No, it's not Sailor Moon.
I didn't think it was Sailor Moon, but I thought I'd throw it out there.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I know fairy tale's a good guess based on, so I guessed it.
Yeah, I mean it's a great guess.
Based on personality types. I don't know, Cardcaptor Sakura?
Mm-mm.
I might need another hint.
It's an ongoing series that's been continually delayed,
Ongoing. That's been
but
continually.
horrendously delayed.
I feel like this should be a dead giveaway, but I have to be honest, whenever something is delayed for longer than like a couple months, I totally forget about it.
I mean, fair. I will give you a freebie hint in that it's a very popular series.
I'm just trying to think of anime series that are ongoing right now that have been
Don't think of
delayed.
anime. Okay, the anime's not ongoing, but the manga is.
Oh, okay. Hold on. The anime is not ongoing, but the manga is. Huh. Well, it can't be Bleach.
No, I decided not to include all three of the big three this time.
Do I need another hint? This is wild. How many hints have I taken already?
Two, and I gave you a freebie, so
Yeah, but that was like more just to confirm a suspicion. Um,
yes, you've taken two.
okay. The first clue I think is actually the most helpful, but for whatever reason I can't place it, which is that the main character leaves home to become a professional.
Yes.
And there's a magic system based on personality. So it can't be Avatar.
No.
Not that Avatar would even really qualify because technically that's American.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
maybe next time I can add an American anime.
I think that you're going to upset the viewer base if you do that.
That's fine. What
Um,
viewers? New channel. New channel. Who dis?
uh, okay, yeah, I think I'll need another hint.
The license that they get is part of the title of the series.
The license that they get is part of the title. Okay. Well, we know it's not Full Metal
It's
because
not
you've
Full Metal.
already stated that you haven't doubled up on any of them, which would have been
I have not.
diabolical.
It would have been so funny.
Um, and it's not Fairy Tale, which I guess that's not the name of the license, that's the name of the guild.
Correct.
So that means that it's like Fairy's Tale because you have to acquire a license.
Yes.
What series do you need a license? I'll give you
I'll give
props.
you.
They're definitely.
I'll give you another hint. The license is really only part of the first arc.
I don't know, man. Yeah, they're definitely getting harder because I don't think. I mean, Tokyo Ghoul made sense because I've never seen it, but you said that
I feel like you've watched this one. I'd
I
be
don't.
surprised if you haven't.
Maybe something that I'll have to put on the list. I might have to take a pass on it. I don't. I cannot think of anything.
It's Hunter x Hunter.
Okay, okay. I have not seen Hunter x Hunter, but I do know a little bit about it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, that one's been recommended to me on a number of occasions, though.
This is once again I am recommending it, even though the series will never end because
I didn't
the author
realize I didn't realize
has
that
health
the anime
problems.
was over.
Yeah, the anime stopped after the Chimera Act arc, but the manga went on for a little bit before the author had health problems.
Ah,
All right, I think that might have been unnecessarily hard because I thought you had watched that series. Okay, the next one. There's two left.
okay.
Main character's home is ravaged by the villains, and he swears revenge.
Attack on Titan.
Yep, easy.
I feel like that's made pretty clear at the beginning of that series.
Yeah. The clues were walled off civilization,
Oh,
main
that would have been a
characters join
giveaway.
military.
That would have been
Yeah.
a giveaway.
And there's a size difference between main characters and antagonists.
I feel like you could have put a little bit more effort into the vagueness of those clues.
Yeah, probably, but I figured just give you a gimme. And then we'll see if we end on a high note or a fizzle.
No, probably
Egomaniac does a
fizzle.
lot of writing.
There's a lot of writing.
Yeah.
That's the clue.
Yeah. Egomaniac does a lot of writing.
Egomaniac does a lot. Iron Man.
He doesn't write.
Egomaniac does a lot of writing. Black Butler.
No.
Egomaniac does a lot of writing. Wait,
Did you get it?
is it Death Note?
It's Death Note.
That's a good one. That was a good one.
I was hoping that one would get you a little longer.
I mean, Egomaniac does how many series? I mean, just the premise of like writing a lot, like how would you really make that interesting? So I feel like there's not too many series that probably have that as a
That's fair.
central plot point.
That's fair. The first clue was involves police.
Okay, that's vague.
Second clue was most people agree that once the main rival is removed, it goes downhill.
Oh, yes, that's
And the giveaway is main plot revolves around a notebook.
yeah. Well, I don't know that. Well, I guess it depends on how you're thinking about it. Because I mean, like, I guess that first clue, if you're not like very familiar with Death Note, that's like what? But I feel like if you've seen Death Note,
Yeah. So, all All right, so that means you got 10 out of 13 for a score of 77%.
I feel like that's not bad. I feel like that's actually a pretty accurate reflection of how much anime I watch.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad, and I picked like super popular series just because I was trying to make it hard to begin with, so I had to make sure that it was serious. It wasn't like
Be balanced
Heidi.
game.
Yeah. Something so obscure that no matter how many plot points I gave you, it wouldn't matter. So I had to make sure I picked really popular ones.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this was fun. I think that this is something that we could definitely do again. I mean, obviously, if you enjoyed this episode, if you thought it was fun to be a part of, let us know in the comments. And if you'd like us in the future to make it more interactive by maybe live streaming episodes like these in the future, let us know and we'll see if we can figure out how to do that.
I mean, Morgan, if you want, you can make the next one.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking it could be one of those things where we sort of pass it back and forth, and it could definitely. I'm thinking we figure out maybe like a Twitch stream or something where people could get involved.
Yeah.
So let us know what your thoughts are. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Road to Waifu, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.